Good morning. It's Friday, November 8th, and it is a gold day. I'm Andrew Barber.
And I'm Nina Marcus.
And we're your hosts of the WCHS Morning Announcements. Monday, November 11th, will be the final day to sign up for the on-campus AccuPlacer, which will be administered on Friday, November 15th. And to sign up, look under the Students tab on the CHS website. You take the AccuPlacer to determine if you're going to take dual enrollment classes.
AP students, the absolute last day to register for AP exams is today, November 8th. After this day, exam fees increase to $134.
Woo!
Oh, money.
Big money, big money, big money.
Forms and money are in the office. See Ms. Butch if you have any questions.
Yes, and starting today, November 8th, the Career Technical Student Organizations will begin selling Big John's Treat Shop sausage and chicken biscuits. The cost of biscuits will be $3 each and will be cash only. And biscuits will be delivered during your first period classes. Today, after 9:10 and until the end of the period, students should have cash in hand and exact change if possible. So if you ordered a biscuit, you should be getting it soon.
Mm-hmm. There will be an informational meeting about dual enrollment on Tuesday, November 12th at 6 in the CHS cafeteria for parents and students. Anyone interested in finding out more about dual enrollment prior to registration should plan to attend.
And anyone interested in participating with Shop with the Stingers needs to have their permission slip turned in by Friday, November 15th. Groups and money will be due December 2nd. And if you have any questions, see Ethan Crump or Miss Long.
In the senior section of the announcements, we don't have anything. Hopefully you paid your senior fees yesterday, or Miss Arnold will be tracking you down soon.
Yeah, got to pay those senior fees. They're kind of important. Moving on to sports, the last regular season football game is tonight at LFO, so make plans to go on a road trip with us and go watch them. I mean, it's going to be chilly, so make sure that you pack up, you get nice and toasty, nice and bundled up, I guess. But moving on, we have our game day crew here, so now we're going to send it over to them for your chance to win Daddy-O's donut.
Bam!
Ooh, over to us. All right. Hey, thanks, guys. Hey, there's some big games this weekend, we hear. Maybe.
There are some big games.
A game or two maybe people are talking about?
Ooh,
Could be.
Big games.
We'll see what Nina thinks, too. Casey was supposed to join us, but he's not here, so, oh, well. Sorry, Casey. You're out. Yeah. Doesn't matter what you, huh? What? Yeah. I guess. All right, this is a huge game. We'll start with our first game of the 5 set here. We got 2 undefeated teams. It's not the ones you're thinking of. We got undefeated number 4 Penn State at undefeated number 17 Minnesota. The Gophers. What do you think? Nittany Lions versus the Gophers.
I don't know. It's
in Minnesota.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be like the most packed game.
That is going to be a packed game. There's going to be a lot of maroon and yellow.
I don't know. I'll go Penn State on this.
Go
one.
Penn
I'll
State?
Go Nittany Lions.
All right, Nittany Lions. They're going with the homestanding Minnesota Gophers with the upset. That's my upset special this week, I think. There may be some more upset calls. So we're split on that one. Next, moving on. Number 16. That sounds weird to say number 16 Wake Forest, doesn't it? Number 16 Wake Forest. They're like 7-1 at 5-3 Virginia Tech.
I got Wake Forest in this one.
You got Wake Forest?
Yeah, I got Wake Forest.
I don't know, man. Virginia Tech almost beat Notre Dame at Notre Dame last week, and they're
I don't
homestanding.
know. Notre Dame wasn't. Notre Dame hasn't been the same since.
I'm going to go with the Hokies on this one because they're one more win, they're bowl eligible. All right, this is a tough one. Andrew, this is for you. Tennessee at Kentucky. 4-5 Tennessee trying to get bowl eligible. 4-4 Kentucky just trying to not beat Kentucky in football. This is a tough one. I know what Andrew thinks. Andrew thinks the Vols. I'm going with Tennessee.
Dude,
I'm
I
going
picked
with
Tennessee over South Carolina, and
You
I
did.
was getting messed with hard. But Tennessee killed
you nailed
South
it. They
Carolina.
killed them. Yeah,
So I got Tennessee.
All right, double balls on that one. Going Tennessee at Kentucky. Okay, number 16, the upset special from last week that nobody saw coming. Kansas State at Texas. The Horns went down last week. Kansas State with a big win. 2 weeks ago, actually, at Oklahoma. They thrashed Kansas last week. So you got Kansas State at Texas. Longhorns with a tough loss last week to TCU.
I got Texas.
You got Texas?
Yeah, I got Texas.
You got Texas for Dr. McKenzie. I got the big purple and silver machine at Kansas State going into Texas and pulling one out.
Burnt orange.
There you go, burnt orange. And the big game of the week that a few people might be talking about. Look, everybody's chapped that this is number 2 versus number 3.
Instead of 1 versus 2.
Instead of 1 versus 2, because Ohio State, come on, stop.
State.
Just stop. All right, number 2, LSU at number 3, Alabama. You got some interesting stats. Like the last time LSU beat Alabama.
Yeah, the last time LSU beat Alabama, like Tim Tebow was the Broncos quarterback. Lamar Jackson was a freshman in high school.
Wow. Yeah, LSU at LSU.
Andrew, who you got?
Baby at Orgeron. At Alabama.
We're talking about the Gophers.
They're still talking about Minnesota. Okay. All right, so what do you think?
I got.
Gosh, so hard. This is a tough
Alabama.
one. You got Alabama?
Nick Saban.
All right, Nick Saban, Alabama. Tua's coming off the high ankle sprain.
I got LSU because
LSU.
is not that good.
All right, I'm
Whoa,
going.
whoa,
All
whoa.
right, we go 2 for 2. I got LSU, Andrew's got LSU, you got Alabama, Nina's got
Bro,
Alabama.
Tua's
Hey,
pretty good.
these are our picks for the big college football weekend. Make sure to comment below and leave your homer picks for your chance to win Daddy-O's Donuts. If the guys were paying attention in the other room, they'd be scrolling up right now. But there you go. I know, right? Call it shoutout. Put your tiebreaker down there. Make sure you put your total point score for the LSU-Alabama game, and we'll see you back on Monday. Now, back to our awesome anchors.
Oh,
Hey,
shoot.
We're back. Today's weather.
The boys just got flamed
Yeah,
up.
they did. Sorry, guys. Today's high will be a high of 50 with a low of 30 and just a 10% chance of rain.
Yeah, and as I was talking to Clayton earlier, I don't think that Tua is that good.
Dude, that's a cap.
I think that Jalen Hurts is better.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Personal preference.
Jalen Hurts is a beast.
Yeah, but because Tua's not very good, LSU's going to win. Moving on. Sorry, I didn't mean to get off track. Today in history, in 1980, John Lennon, a former member of the Beatles, the rock group that transformed popular music in the 1960s, is shot and killed by an obsessed fan in New York City. What a tragic loss.
That's unfortunate.
John Lennon has done a lot in my life because I listened to 70s music that never stops.
Clinton.
This man just called me a boomer.
There you go.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Well,
Are you going to do birthdays or am I going to do
you're
birthdays?
going to do birthdays.
Of course. She would never do birthdays.
Birthday.
Happy birthday to Samuel Davis, Riley Goebel, Fernando Guahan, Samuel Jordan, Bhumi Patel, and Ella Reeves. Happy birthday to you. We hope that you have a fantastic frigid
Frigid.
Friday because it's rather chilly outside. And as always,
Go
go
Jackets.
Jackets.